everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I just wanted to go ahead and talk to you guys a little bit after I made my last video, which was an update video just on my life. I got a lot of questions about why I wanted to go ahead and get a boob job. So my breast augmentation is scheduled for July 6th, 2020. It could be moved a little bit earlier, like a month earlier, but probably we're gonna stick to July. So basically, ever since I was like younger, and I'm gonna say like maybe 14, 15, where people really start, growing boobs, that is when I noticed. I had a friend, we'll call her Rachel. I had a friend named Rachel, and she, they weren't huge, but she had something there. And I remember we took a picture together in my front yard in our bathing suits playing in the sprinklers like little kids do. And I remember, and I was just looking at it like, wow, like my little triangle swim top doesn't really have anything, and hers, like, hers was like an airy swimsuit because she could shop at Aerie because she had boobs, and like, it was just like she had something there, and so that is like when I really first noticed that I didn't have boobs. So even in, actually, I do recall a time I was in 7th grade, so it was downstairs, and I remember that actually one day I stuffed my bra with toilet paper, and literally that is like what they always say in like the stereotypical middle school or like movies, that people, girls stuff their bras and then all this shit goes down. But that actually like was me. Like I would literally like I would want to fit in, so I would literally stuff my bra with toilet paper because I felt that I wasn't fitting in because I didn't have what other girls had. And so that's when I really first noticed that like my body is different than other people's bodies. So speed up, didn't really even know what boob jobs were. I honestly just didn't know what they were, honestly. I really only just really found out about like the whole inside thing of boob jobs maybe like a year ago, and I'm 23, so I really just learned about breast augmentations. One of my previous friends, we're not friends anymore, but she got a boob job, and that's when I really was like, okay, I saw her before, I saw her after, I was with her through her recovery. Like, I am interested, I'm intrigued, I want to see like what I can do. So then I started Googling around and typing in, Raleigh surgeons and just different titles and subjects that could help me get to a plastic surgeon, and I came across a amazing surgeon. Yeah, so I found an amazing plastic surgeon. I went to their orientation on a Monday. I luckily had a Monday off of work, so I went to their orientation, and if you go to their orientation, you get a free consultation, which consultations usually cost $150 to $200 depending on the surgeon. So I got it for free if I went to the orientation. So I went to the orientation, it was super helpful, and then we also did a Vectra, and a Vectra is a 3D imaging of your breasts. So you basically stand with your arms like this behind you, and then this machine comes up in personal, and then it takes your measurements of like where your nipples are, takes measurements from where your collarbone to your nipple is, and it just takes all your measurements and stuff like that. And so I did that, and then she was like, hey, like, I really like you, and she's like, I'm gonna show you yours right now, because usually you had to wait like 1 to 2, 3 days to get your image back. She's like, but I just want to let you see it because, like, what, yeah. So she was like clicking along, and she showed me, and I was just like, oh my god, this is literally what I would look like with boobs. Like, this is crazy. So I'm not gonna show you that picture just because it shows my boobs now, and it shows my boobs what they could look like. So basically, a Vectra is not 110% what you're gonna look like. It's just to give you an idea of what you are looking for, because there's things called high profile, which is like where it sits higher up on your muscles, and then you have like moderate, which I'm not really sure what moderate is. I think it's just like normal, and then you have like dual plane, which is what I'm doing. So for my surgery, it is a 30-minute surgery, super quick, in and out, and it costs $6,800. And there are different ways that you can go ahead and purchase like breast augmentation. And the way that me and Nathan are doing it is going through Care Credit, and so you have to have really, really, really good credit to do Care Credit. So we decided to do that. There's another option that you can do, which it's called like Allophon or something like that, and that is another option that you can do. we chose Care Credit because it was just the best for us. And then so we can pay monthly for it. So literally it's a credit card basically. It's a Care Credit card, and basically when you go to your pre-op, that's when you pay for it all, and then from there you start paying it down. So and then also in the first year of you swiping that card, you get it's interest free. These are my like want photos. So these are this is like what I want my boobs to look like when it's all said and done. This is like what, let's see if I can get it to, so this is what I want them to look like. Literally just like this. I think they're so beautiful. They're like high up, they give me cleavage, like they're big. And so this is a picture that I took on Halloween, and you can see that this is, I mean, it's basically the same photo. Let's see. And so I really love like how I have cleavage. I love how they're high up. I don't want my implants to be high profile because, but I don't know. I just don't want them to look fake. You know what I mean? I want them to look semi-natural. But yeah, so I really like that photo and how it just, everything just looks all together. So that's like one of the pictures I showed my surgeon. I was like, I want them to look like this, like that. Guess we'll talk about cc's. So my cc choice is 415 cc's. 365 and 415 are barely no difference between cc's. Honestly, like it's like a hair of a difference. So I was like, you know what, if I'm gonna be spending all this money going through all this recovery and pain, I'm gonna go ahead and get 415 and go big or go home. So I say 415 now, but I will also let my surgeon choose is like what I think I'm going to do, because I don't want to say 415, he goes in with 415s, and then I end up with like triple D's, you know, that I just don't want that. I don't think it's gonna look good on me. So I'm gonna really let him choose, and I'm just gonna show him all the pictures that I want and show him exactly what I want, because 415 cc's can look so different on everybody's body. So that's the main reason why I'm just gonna kind of let my surgeon pick. But that's really it. That's like the lowdown of why I wanted a boob job and what cc's I'm getting, how much it costs, giving you all the lowdown. 30-minute procedure, super easy. My mom is gonna pick me up from the hospital, or not from the hospital, from like the, you know, place where they do their surgeries at, because Nathan will probably most likely be at work. Nathan, you want to come say hi real quick before we end this? So yeah.
Hey everybody.
This is Nathan. Alrighty guys, well if you have any questions for us, make sure to leave them down below, and I will see you guys in my next video.